Hello, my name is Ronit Saibalusani, and I created Cura AI. Cura in Latin means the cure, and through Cura AI, I hope to deliver the cure to as many people as possible for their basic ailments and diseases. Cura AI is an AI which is designed to create disease possibilities, or what the most likely diseases, based off a series of symptoms that you provide. This is trained off a large data set using an AI model, in this case with supervised learning. I hope that with Cura, people don't have to spend so much time and money going to the doctor for everything, and will be able to rest easy if they're sick, but also know the severity of their ailments or diseases and not have to constantly be stressed about that. For example, if you have the cold, but you have some other symptom, you can see if that's a symptom of the cold or if you're imagining something. Now we can get into a brief overview of how the code works and a product demonstration. All right, now let's get into the code. To start, we have step 1, which is to install dependencies. This is under comment, however, because it's not actually useful in the Python code itself, but is useful when it's put into the terminal. Then we are importing our libraries. From there, we are opening the sample data, which comes from this larger set of data, which is actually just super big. So I turned it into this using this code, which copies every 30-second line. And then, because it's a smaller data set, it's easier to train. So after that, we are making it easier to tokenize or make the AI able to read it. Here we are loading in our tokenizer from a pre-trained tokenizer. And then after that, we are setting the parameters for how we want it trained. This is just some final stuff on how we want to train it using some predefined variables. Then we are training the model and evaluating the model. And here we are saving it so that way we can actually use it without having to run the entire code. For example, using this run Cura Python file, which just contains the stuff we need to run, which is conveniently already there. So now we can get into how Cura actually works. Let that load. So yeah, here, Cura.ai, your personal medical assistant. So we can ask it some basic ones, but let's ask it from our data set. So from our sample data set, let's say we want to ask it for chickenpox. So we can do itching, skin rash, fatigue, lethargy, and high fever and loss of appetite, and some more. So we just do that, boom, turn that in, and give it a sec. There we go, chickenpox, boom. So in practice, I hope to make it so that way this will work with any or even more symptoms, and hopefully make it even better at diagnosing through more complicated AI models. Thank you for listening to me. That was Cura, and that completes my CS50 final project.